So welcome to the channel, and this here is the review we're going to be doing. And it is the Hart circular saw, 20 volt, 6.5 inch blade, and we'll find out together if it's any good. But I did do some of the video already, but I don't do many unboxings, so I figured I would do this. You get the typical charger for the Hart 20 volt system. It does take quite a while to charge these batteries, and my recommendation, as you'll see in the video, is to get a bigger battery. The 4 amp hour one is probably the ideal. Here it comes with the 1.5 amp hour. I must say, as of to date, I still haven't charged it, and I've cut quite a few 2x4s with this battery. So in the future, when I give an update on a long-term use, open this now to tell you how many cuts to get. Here's the typical manual. Now you'll see in this box there's a dust collector also. That's something that I won't be using, and has, I've said, 6.5 inch blade comes with it. I did buy an extra. As I was saying about the dust collection, it's a bit of a pain to get in to figure out how to put it together, but once you do, like everything else, it's just fine. I'm not going to be using that, so that wasn't a concern for me. Some cheap plastic. Now, this tool is made with the typical ABS plastic, I think it's called. Plastic, nevertheless. So there's the saw. It is a rather light saw, which it's nice. Here's your tool for changing your blade. That's it for the unboxing.
Hi, I'm Jason, and I want to thank you right there for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come to my channel and watch videos. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Maybe if I'm a very lucky person, maybe I will see you on the next video.
Right here, you're going to get an Allen key. So you're going to loosen this off. Now you see it's going around. Should be there's a button right over here, and lefty tighty, opposite. It rotates that way, so you want it turning this way. We're going to pull your guard back. Try not to get in your way, but pull your guard back. Put that on. So there you go. Tighten it up. Push that button. Then where we get this from? Right here. Shove that in there. So that's how that is. Make sure you got the battery off, of course. I charged this battery a couple of days ago. There's no fuel gauge, and it is only 1.5 amp hours. Half yours. Okay. Get my glasses on. I'm just going to see how good this thing cuts. Huh. Well, that might be a sack of shit.
giving an honest review anyway. Okay. Not too bad. I don't know why she bound up there the first one, but let's see now if we make a square. Like this. So let's see if that's accurate. Get on to 0 here. That's really good. What do I think of this so far? You know what? I'm not sure. I'm going to guess that you should get a better battery. I think they have a 4 amp hour. Preliminary discussion here. This right here is awkward. It's not quite. You got to put your finger here and push. I'm going to say this here is a left-handed saw, which is not that big of a deal unless you're only cutting off small pieces, right? Then you could run into some problems because you only got this little piece here, right? Whereas if the other way around, you'd have it all on this side, and the right hand, because you cut with your right hand, it would give you a lot more real estate to balance and keep it okay. Some, that may be not a problem. A left-handed, I got to get my DeWalt. Yes, see? This here is a right-handed saw. You got the little piece here, and you have more here. The shoe, that's what I was trying to say. The shoe has more meat. So when you can cut smaller pieces, right? Because you still got all this. The other way, you can see the difference. 27. Oh, that's a pain. Anyway, I don't know how many that was, but she still seems to be having lots of power. Cutting off 2x4s, you could probably, that's no problem. And it does make a nice cut so far, right? It's very smooth. It's not rigid or anything like that. So that's pretty good. It's got depth, right? So ideally when you're cutting, you want what you're cutting, if you can see that. This here is not bad. You see you got a tooth below the material, so that's not bad. Let's do another cut. Very nice cut. Let's just see how fast you can. I mean, any battery tool, you're not going to be able to force it, right? And you shouldn't anyway with a saw, okay? But I just want to see when she stop. Those force are fairly good. Why it was binding on the first couple, I don't know. Seems okay. I'll show you what I was talking about the 45. Man, now it does go up to 56 degrees. So we're going to go 45. If you can't do a 45, you ain't going to do a 56. But we will try. Close. Good for making hinges or dancing clogs or something. But yeah, so you can get by, but it's not ideal for a 45. Thanks, folks, for watching the video. My take on this saw, as you know, it's not a long-term review. That'll come later. I'll do a update on what I think of this saw with more use. Also, I'm thinking about doing a video on how many cuts I will get from that battery. It is made out of, you know, ABS plastic, typical. It is kind of lightweight. It's got the safety switch in an awkward place. That's one thing that I will say. I don't like that part of it. It's a 6.5 inch. As you all know in the video, you've probably seen all that. I'm just revamping. It has enough power. If you were using this a lot, I think you'd get the 4 amp hour battery. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not going to spend an hour just telling you this is round, it's gray, it's got a blue button. I think that's insulting. I watched a video actually when I finished doing the video for this one, and I had the laptop and I was watching video, and it's like, you know, oh, it's got a nice gray bottom, it's nice white, and you know, it's clear plastic here, is nice plastic and sturdy spring. Okay, I'm not a teetotal idiot. I know this is round, and I know it's a saw, it's a blade, and I mean, if you don't know that, you shouldn't be picking this up at all. Don't even think about it. So, just joking around, guys, but seriously, it's not bad.